Well, taking care of your mental health has been a struggle for some kids across the United States, and this has caused challenges for teachers in the classroom. News Press Now's Jenna Wilson tells us how educators are working to address the issue in our special Be Mindful report.
It's no secret that students across the U.S. are experiencing an unprecedented mental health crisis. The most recent survey from the CDC highlighted concerning trends about the mental health of students, showing that 37% of U.S. high school students reported having regular mental health struggles during the pandemic. And during the second year of the pandemic, mental health-related emergency visits increased by 22.1% among teenage girls. These mental health issues are caused by several reasons, including child abuse, stress in the home, and negative effects from spending too much time on social media. But the COVID-19 pandemic is one of the key reasons.
When COVID hit and the lockdowns happened and the schools closed and activities stopped, kids were really disproportionately impacted negatively by COVID. So not only did they lose that social support, they also lost that guidance and the connection of a caring adult.
And children in St. Joseph are no exception. Area students of all ages are facing a mental health crisis, and referrals are rising at the Family Guidance Behavioral Health Urgent Center.
30 to 35% of the referrals coming into that clinic are youth. That clinic is treating about 125 patients a month. A third of them are people under the age of 18 coming in to seek care. And that percentage goes up if you look at what we consider transitional age youth, that 18 to 24 demographic.
Now, as a result of these mental health issues among students, more than 42% of U.S. high school students at every grade level is completely zoned out in the classroom, leading to frustration among teachers when it comes to educating.
We're spending 7, sometimes 8 hours with their students more than the families are. So having those open lines of communication. Here's what we're doing at school. What are you doing at home? How can we blend these two together for the success of your student?
There are definitely times whenever I'm zoned out or I'm a really big reader, so I always have a book on me, and sometimes I'll catch myself reading while a teacher's talking, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
For a student like McCammy, being enrolled in college credit courses, having parents who are educators, and a sister who is a valedictorian of her class, trying to keep up and maintain good mental health is challenging. And whether a student is facing mental health issues from classes or issues outside of the classroom, teachers want to tackle the issue the best way possible to maintain a steady learning environment.
In the same sense that we don't hesitate if our child has a fever or a broken arm or something like that. We don't always treat mental health care with as much urgency. And when we don't feel well, whether it's physically or medically, it keeps us from being successful in a lot of areas, and learning is no different.
School counselors are available at each school in the district, and students are encouraged to utilize them as a resource if they're facing any mental health issues.
We have a really good set of counselors in our school, and our vice principals are all really good, and I just feel like having the connection with a teacher or at least one staff member is really helpful.
For the complete story on how St. Joseph teachers and health centers are aiming to solve youth mental health, be sure to visit our website at newspressnow.com. Reporting for News Press Now, I'm Jenna Wilson.